The Spokane Guild School was founded nearly 60 years ago by a group of female volunteers, otherwise known as guilds, who had a disabled neighbor and wanted to organize a daycare school to help parents with their disabled children. The school grew, and eventually 7 guilds got involved, helped raise money, and eventually hired a teacher and a physical therapist. Since then, the school has grown and has become an institution that serves children with physical and intellectual disabilities from the time they are born to the age of 3, to help them meet milestones to develop and progress in life. Because the school is lacking in space to help the amount of children it wishes to, the school is changing location. The school is moving to the former St. Joseph Center property in the U District of Spokane, located just east of Gonzaga University on North Superior. The property the school is currently operated out of is a 20,000 square foot former elementary school located on Garland Avenue and is leased for $1 a year from Spokane Public Schools. The Guild School helps around 250 children a year, but has been working on a way to double this number for about a decade. In an interview with Colleen Fuchs, who is the program coordinator for the Guild School, she explained the process that the school has been going through in the past 10 years.
Our director started conversations with the nuns about the property about 10 years ago. And then we bought the property just about a year ago. And then, just the feasibility study took about 4 months for us to decide who we were going to hire. And then they started getting everybody together. It's time consuming.
Although the process is time consuming and it takes a lot of effort and resources to make it go smoothly, the move to the new location will enable the school to double its enrollment to around 500 students, allowing more families to get the help they need. This new location also is more centrally located, which makes it more accessible for the current families and for the families that will enroll their children in the future. In an interview with Corinne Michieli, who is the developmental director, she explained a few of the goals that the school hopes to achieve with the new location.
It has been a vision and kind of a dream of ours for, I'd say, about 10 years to find a new facility. So our ultimate goal of moving is to hopefully double our enrollment. So we currently see about 250 kids here annually. So within about a year of us being in our new facility, we would like to see those numbers go up to about 500. And then the location for the new building was really important. We did look at, possibly purchasing this site that we're currently on from the school district and maybe building the building up on the playground, but we're just not centrally located to our families where we are right now. We're kind of off the beaten path. So moving to the U District puts us more centrally located for our families to get access to, with lots of ways of transportation to get to us. Also important is the connection with the different universities in the U District. We see about 15 higher ed students here every year. So positioning us to be in the U District and close to the universities so that we can continue those relationships with our higher ed students and possibly do more with them, as well as we'd like to someday maybe be part of some research.
Michieli mentions the long-term goals with the growth of the school, but Fuchs touches on the goals that can be achieved as soon as the relocation is complete.
One of the things that we'll be able to add is a low STEM or low stimulation small group room. So for kids with autism or kids with other sensory sensitivities, just having a group room that's less busy. Right now, in the kind of tentative plans, it's off in a corner, so it's kind of insulated from the rest of the activity in the building. And we have a kind of a little tiny room that's about the right size for 2 kids right now, so this will be a larger room for 5 or 6.
The low stimulation rooms are intended for the autistic children who may get overwhelmed in the team rooms, which have several therapists and around 10 children, as well as various toys and therapy tools such as yoga balls that may be used to help the students walk. In the low stim rooms, there are fewer students, fewer therapists, lower light tone, and fewer toys to distract the kids. Low stimulation rooms are important for the development of autistic children, so having a larger one in the new building will help achieve the goal of being able to help more children and more families. In the new location, more classrooms will be available to support the growing enrollment, and these additional classrooms will require an addition of therapists and other medical professionals. The influx of medical professionals and students will create opportunities for higher education students from the surrounding universities. These include Gonzaga, Eastern Washington, Whitworth, and Washington State. The move of the Guild School is creating opportunities for several groups of people in the Spokane community and the surrounding area. What is making this dream into a reality for the Guild School is the amount of supporters. About 40% of the budget comes from donations, and in order to keep the goals of the growth moving forward at an efficient pace, it is crucial for the community to keep supporting the effort.
It's just a wonderful opportunity for our community to show support for some pretty vulnerable families that really need them to step up and make this happen. And like I said, I think everyone has great confidence that we're going to be able to do this. And it's going to, I think it's really important to know what we've done here and the work that we've done here. I mean, we're 57, going on 58 years of having this wonderful place, the Guild School, in our community. And like I said, what we've been able to do in our physical space here, just imagining what we'll be able to do when it's more thoughtfully laid out. And I think the possibility of reaching out to more people in our community, not just necessarily people with disabilities, is also really exciting for people to get behind. And it's a great opportunity to be bigger, doing something bigger than yourself.
My name is Sinclair Nitz, and thank you for listening.